Just smoking my rather new Masta pipe, absolutely lovely pipe, which I've shown you before, which is a lovely vintage job which was given to me by Tony, a mate of mine, on Facebook. Absolutely beautiful pipe. It's really broken in nicely now. Lovely bowl, good solid job. I think it'll probably last for years, a bit of luck. And tonight I'm smoking a mildish one, which is McLintock's Black Sea. I think they used to call it Black Cherry, for obvious reasons. If you like cherry ones, it's quite a good tobacco. It's got sort of hints of coffee and whiskey as well. It's really nice. Some people say they get plums off it. It's not bad tobacco at all. I'm smoking it because I've got quite a lot of it actually. I've got a lot brought from abroad. The smell in the packet is really nice. It's very cherry, very dark cherry, and it's composed mainly of black Cavendish, which is a love it hate it one really, I suppose. Lots of people have black Cavendish because it's a mild one, but also if you look closely at the tobacco, it's black, but it's got strands of Virginia in as well, which give it a nice sweetness, although you've got sweetness in the black Cavendish too. So it's a good sweet tobacco. Well, it's not very strong, you know, you're not going to get the big nicotine hits that you get with your Lakelands and things like that, but it's not bad. Somebody asked me recently how you draw on a pipe. It's a very difficult question to answer actually, because it's so simple. It's all about getting your bowl packed nicely. Get your bowl packed nicely and it'll go okay. Give it one little charring light to blacken the top, and then just sip it like you would good wine. Don't rush it. You see some people and they're going like that, which results in intense heat, burns your bowl, cracks it. Eventually you might burn your trousers because the bottom will come out. I've had that happen in the past. It's no fun. So just take your time. And the thing is, once you've got it going a bit, just give it a little light tamping. I've got some nice tampers that were given to me by friends, such as Don from Australia. It's made me some good ones, but I've actually got loads of these. It's just 10mm balsa wood with a copper plumber's end stop on the end, and it's fantastic. It's all simple. Got them all over the place. But you've got to have a good tamper. It's essential. Well, those little beginner's tips, I suppose they're important. When you've been at it for as long as I have, you tend to forget that the simple things that you take for granted, well, a lot of people don't know. So drawing on a pipe is just about taking your time. This isn't one of the smokiest tobaccos going, but it's okay. And sometimes I tend to put my fingers over the bowl. Just helps it burn a bit at times. But that's what it's about. It's about taking your time, not rushing it. Pipe's all about relaxation. People talk a lot about smoking and health, and you can understand it. Over the years I've seen a lot of silly pipe smokers, well, not that many, but one or two silly pipe smokers who've had bad chests and bad throats and catarrhal problems, and they've, rather than leaving it alone for a while, they've just gone at it hammer and tongue, boom boom boom, strong stuff, you know, condor twists, that type of thing, and they've just kept at it and kept at it. They've made themselves ill because they've blown out their immune system. It's all about taking your time, not rushing it. If you've ever got a cold or sore throat or something, we'll leave it alone for a while, because that defeats the object if you're smoking just for the sake of smoking when you don't feel like it. Because if you've got a cold or flu or something, you'll probably not taste it anyway, so that's just ridiculous. Wait till you feel better. It's all about relaxation, and I think most of the stress in the world these days is one of the biggest killers. You know, strokes, heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure, all that rubbish, all comes from stress. So a pipe is a good friend if you treat it right, as it helps you get rid of that stress. It's a stress that will get you in the end. I was used to say, get rid of the stress, make do with less. It's true. Anyway, I shall just persevere with this a little bit longer. It seems a bit tame after you've been smoking twists and condor and things, but it's not bad. Very nice for running in a newish pipe. Oh, there we go. Once you get past that charring light, it goes well. Anyway, that's just a few rambles from me, guys. Have a good night. See you now.